So once you are removed, or you remove yourself from an abusive or, a really bad toxic situation, please do not go back. Please don't go back. Please don't try and turn those red flags green, beige, whatever. Please do not. Um, I had to really kick myself in behind how many times I knew that I wanted to leave and I didn't know how to leave. And I think what ends up happening is you feel sorry for the situation or the person or whatever it is, and you're just like, you feel stuck, so you stay. And there's so many times where I knew I was unhappy. There are so many times that I knew that something didn't feel right. And I still stay. So please don't be like me. Stay out of pity. Stay because you love the person. But in the meantime, you are hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself by staying in a situation that does not serve you. And I had to notice that. I was like, you know what? This is not serving me in the way that I know that what I deserve. Don't ever allow someone's disrespect, any form of abuse. Don't let that now cloud your mind with when they come back, they might say sorry, they might give you like a card or candy or something or take you on a trip or whatever it is. Don't let that cloud that person does not respect you, does not appreciate you, does not see your value, does not see your worth, no matter what you do. You don't deserve that. And I had one of my great aunts tonight. I really enjoyed speaking with her because it's always something that I can learn, some kind of wisdom, something to keep me pushing forward, for greatness and for better for myself. I really appreciated just the acknowledgement of seeing where I was and where I'm at now. And I wish I could share so much more, really how, God has just worked in my life and how he removed me from a situation that was not only harmful, but potentially, could have become dangerous. And how, I just knew, I knew that I deserved so much more. And when you know that, I know sometimes it's hard to leave. And only way that I could handle the situation was by putting the person out. Now, if you were to ask that person, they would say they left voluntarily. No, I had to put them out because it was getting just that bad. Do I regret it? No, I don't. I do not regret it at all. At the time, if I did not, I would have continued to be in a far worse mental state. Yeah, it would have been really just really bad for me. And when you do what is best for you, people don't want to, they don't like that. So then the repercussions come of, you're going to further be abused because now you stood up for yourself and you put that person out. Once you start realizing that you are being set up in any way, you are being abused, you're being manipulated, you're being gaslit, start creating yourself a little exit plan. Don't tell the person because it could potentially become more abusive and dangerous for you. Set aside any little money that you can. Do what you need to do for yourself. I wish at the time that I had more strength, but I didn't know my own strength until now. Now I will always protect myself. You have to protect yourself not only from the relationship, but the person that you're like trying to leave like from their family, even their friends. You got to protect yourself even for friends of that you think you might have, and they may take that person's side or be neutral. Well, there is no neutral side. Remember that there is no neutral side. If they know of the abuse, if you've expressed to them any form of abuse or anything that is going on, they're supposed to be on your side, not taking a neutral side. And I had to realize that. So I wish what I know now that I would have known back then, because I would have cut all their asses off. And you end up in the end becoming very hurt. And you just, just let it all out and tell everybody like, hey, this, and this, and, they're going to call you crazy, whatever, but hey, it is what it is. You're not crazy. There's nothing wrong with you. You just have now entered another phase of your healing of figuring out that those people are not your friends. You have figured out family members, even if it's blood, that's not family. They're not supposed to be being neutral or, even right is right and wrong is wrong. And, once they start taking sides, don't say nothing to either side, because they're just going to further abuse you, tell you that you're wrong, step all over your boundaries. And I had to learn that the hard way. People, like I always say, came in my house and eat and drink, and I go and do this or that, or watch their kids, or, attend things that nobody else would attend. And, or even just be there as a listening ear. In the end, it was like, oh, that friendship was not even a friendship. That, the in-laws or the, the friends or whoever, it's like, no, you end up realizing in the end, they're all fake. They're all phony. They will side with somebody that they know that is wrong. And so you got to protect yourself. So as I heal and as you continue to heal, there are so many different stages that you will go through, but just know, as I've been posting, healing is not linear. Healing is not overnight. You are going to always probably have a few good days and a few bad days. It is normal to be emotional about somebody that pretended, somebody that was, abusive, and you might have loved them, you might have really cared about them. And, it's not something that you get over. And, I as much as sometimes you don't want to admit it, that you still love the person. But just know, if you're dealing with a toxic person or a narcissist or, person, they don't really love you. They just love what they could get from you. So when you figure that out, they don't like that you figured that out. So be watchful, be mindful, and really just protect yourself. Use a lot of wisdom and discernment. It's okay to be kind and compassionate and have empathy, but also put boundaries to that. And I most certainly do that now. Because before I would just, I didn't feel comfortable with something, I would say no. But then when you say no, people still push and push and push. And so, you're so mean. That's why you say no. Well, that no is a complete sentence. No, I don't want to. So now, as you continue to learn, you heal, and God continues to bless you. I have learned another thing is too, like, I do not share a lot of my personal, what I'm doing, where I'm working. I don't share a lot of that anymore because of what I've went through, and I want to protect and keep as much peace to myself. And maybe not everybody will agree with that, but some things I'll share, but some things I will not. But healing is an amazing thing, and it's really nice too when people actually can see there's a difference in you, and you can even feel that there's a difference in you. But just know that your story is your story. You could share it. Just know that those same people that hurt you, just remember, what goes around comes around. So sometimes it's better you can say what they've done, but protect yourself at all costs.